Shanti, this is Sakar Murli of 8 August 2025. Morning Murli Bapta the Madhuban. Essence, sweet children, constantly maintain the happiness that you have completed the cycle of 84 births and that you are now to go home. Only a few more days of the suffering of the karma now remain. Question: what aspects should you children who are become conquerors of the sinful actions pay a great deal of attention to in order to remain safe from performing sinful actions? Answer: pay attention that you never become a body conscious. Body consciousness is the root of the in all sinful actions. Therefore, repeatedly become a soul conscious and remember the Father. You definitely receive the fruit of good and bad actions. At the end, your conscience would bite you. Therefore, in order to lighten the burden of your sins of the birth, tell the Father everything very honestly. Om Shanti. The greatest destination is that of the remembrance. Many are only interested in the listening to this knowledge. It is very easy to understand this knowledge. You just have to understand the cycle of the 84 births and become a spinners of the discus of the self-realizations. There is nothing more to it than that. You children understand that you are all spinners of the discus of the self-realizations. It is not that you cut anyone throat with a discus and they have shown Sri Krishna doing. Lakshmi and Narayan are the dual from Vishnu. Do they have a discuss of the self-realizations? So, why do they show Sri Krishna with the discuss? There is a magazine in which there are many such pictures of the Shri Krishna. The Father comes to teach you Raj Yoga. He doesn't cut the throats of the devils with the discus. A devil is someone who with a devilish nature, but otherwise human beings are human beings. It isn't that he kills everyone with the discuss of the self-realizations. Look at all the different pictures that they have created on the path of devotions. There is a difference of the day and night. You children have to know the whole world cycle and complete drama because all are the actors. Those limited actors know their drama. This drama is unlimited. This cannot be understood in a detail. Those dramas last for 2 hours. The details of each one's parts are known. Here it is matter of knowing 84 births. The Father has explained. I entered the chariot of the Brahma. There also has to be the story of the 84 births of the Brahma. These things cannot enter the intellects of human beings. They don't even understand whether there are 8.4 million births or 84 births. The Father says, I tell you the story of your 84 births. If it were 8.4 million births, it would take many years to tell. You know everything in a second. This is a story of the 84 births. How did we go around the cycle of 84 births? It is were 8.4 million births. It would not be possible to understand them in a second. There wouldn't be 8.4 million births. You children should be happy that you have now completed the cycle of 84 births and that you are now returned home. Only a few more days of the suffering of the karma remains. You have been showing the way to burn your sins away and how you reach your karmatic stage. The Father explains shivbaba in the writing all the sins you have committed in this birth and your burden will be lightened. None of you can write about the sins of your many births. Sinful actions continue to be performed ever since the kingdom of the Ravan began. Actions have been sinful. In the golden age, actions are neutral. God speaks. I explains to the philosophy of the actions, bad actions and neutral actions. The era of the conquerors of the sins begins with the Lakshmi and Narayan. This is very clear in the picture of the leader. These aspects are not mentioned in the scriptures. You children understand the secrets of the sun and the moon dynasty kingdoms and how you are those same ones. They make many pictures of the variety form image, but they don't understand the meaning of it. No one but the fathers can explain it. There would have to be someone above a Brahma who taught him. If a guru had taught him, there would not have been just one disciple. The father says, children, you have to become impure from a pure and a pure from impure. This too is a fix in the drama. You have been around this cycle many times. You will continue to pass around it. You are all-rounders actors. No one else plays a part from a beginning to the end. The Father only explains this to you. You also note that each one of those of other region comes at the such and such time, whereas you have all-rounders part. You were not said that the Christians exist in the Golden Age. They come in the middle of the Copper Age. This knowledge is only in the intellects of the you children, and you are able to explain it to anyone. No one else knows the beginning, the middle, and the end of the world. They don't know the Creator, so how could they know about the creations? Baba has told you to print these precious things and drop them everywhere from aeroplanes. Sit and write about these points and topics. Some children said that they have no service to do. Baba says there is a great deal of the service to do. You can sit here in a solitude and do this work. You have to working all the big organizations and Gita Pathshalas, etc. You have to give everyone the message. This is the most elevated conference. Sensible ones will understand very quickly. Establishment of the new world and the destruction of the old world must surely take place at the conference siege. In the golden age, human beings are elevated. Here, humans are impure and have a devilish natures. Baba has also explained that many people go to the bath at the Kumbh Mela. Why do they go to the bath there? Because they want to become a pure. Go to the whenever you people go to the bath and do service there, explains to people that water is not a purifier. You also have to the pictures, go to the Gita's Pathshalas and distribute these leaflets. Some children ask for the service to do. Sit and write that the God of the Gita is the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, Shiva, and not a Shri Krishna. Write the phrase of his biography and also write a shivbaba's biography. Then they can judge for themselves. Also write the points on who the purifier is. Then show the difference between the Shiva and Shankar. Baba has also explained how Shiva is separated from a Shankar. The cycle is 5,000 years. Human beings take 84 births and not 8.4 million births. Write these main aspects in a short so the late leaflets can be dropped from an aeroplane and you can use them to explain. It is clear in the picture of the cycle that such and such a region is established at a such and such a time. You should also have the pictures of this cycle. Therefore, you can have a calendar printed with 12 main pictures in which all of this knowledge can be given, then service can take place easily. These pictures are absolutely essentials. Sit and write what pictures you have to create and what points you have to write on them. You are transforming this old world into indigo way. You are the unknown warriors. No one knows you. Baba is indigo and this knowledge is indigo. No scriptures are created from it. Other founders of the regions have their Bible, etc. printed which peoples have continued to read. Each one has his own scriptures printed. Yours is printed on the path of devotions. It is not printed at the present time because all the scriptures, etc. are now to be destroyed. At the present, you must simply have a remembrance in your intellects. The Father also has this knowledge in his intellects. He doesn't study the scriptures, etc. He is a knowledgeful People think that the knowledgeful ones means the one who knows what is in heart of each one's, that God sees everything and that this is why He gives the fruit of the actions you do. The Father says this too is a fix in the drama. Whatever sins you commit in the drama, there continues to be a punishment for those. You definitely have to receive the return of the good and bad actions. There is nothing in the writing about any of this. Human beings understand that they definitely receive the fruit of their karma in the next birth. In their final moments, their consciousness bites them a great deal of the various sins they have committed. They remember everything, as are your actions. So the birth you receive, you are now becoming conquerors of the sins. Therefore, no such sins should be committed. The greatest vice is to become a body conscious. Baba repeatedly tells you to become a soul conscious and to remember the Father. You have to remain pure. The greatest sin is to use the sword of the lust. It is this that causes sorrow from its beginning through the middle to the end. This is why Sanya said that happiness is like the dropping of the crow. There is no mentions of the sorrow there. Here there is a sorrow and only the sorrow. This is why sannyas have distance. However, they go away into a forest. Their distance is limited, whereas your distance is unlimited. This is a dirty world. Everyone says, Baba, come and remove our sorrow and grant us happiness. Only the Father is the remover of the sorrow and the bestower of the happiness. Only you children understand that it was the kingdom of the deities in the new world. There was no type of the sorrow there. When someone leaves his body, although people said that he has become a resident of the heaven, they don't believe themselves to be in hell or that they can go to the heaven when they die. Did the one who died go to the heaven or did he come back here to the hell? They don't understand anything. You children can explain to everyone the secrets of the three fathers. Everyone can understand about two fathers, the Lokik and the Parlokik. The third one, the Lokik Prajapita Brahma, exists at the confluence age. Brahmans are also needed. Those Brahmans are not creations born through the mouth of the Brahma. People do understand that Brahma exists, which is why this says saturations to the Brahmans who are to become deities. People neither know to the whom this says this nor to which Brahmans they refer. You are the Brahmans who belong to the most elevated confluence age. They belong to the Iron Age. This is the most elevated confluence age. When you change from ordinary humans into a deities, the deities region is now being established. You children must combine all of these points and then do service. At the time of the worshipping offering food to the departed spirit, they invite a Brahman spiritist. You can chit chat with them and tell them, we can make you into a true Brahmans. It is now the special month of the feeding departed spirits. This has to be done with that. Otherwise, it will be sad after people go to the Brahmakumaris, they stop doing everything. You mustn't do anything to upset anyone. You can give them this knowledge with tact. Those Brahmans will definitely come for only then will you be able to give them this knowledge. You can do a lot of service worldly Brahmans in this month. Tell them your Brahmans are the children of the Prajapita Brahma. Tell us who established the Brahmans region. You can benefit them while sitting at home. People who go to the pilgrimage of the Amarnath will not be able to understand as much from the written material. Sit there and explain to them. We are going to tell you the true story of the Amarnath. Only the one is called Amarnath. Amarnath means the one who established the land of immortality. That land is the golden age. Serve them in this way. You have to go there on foot. go there and explains to good and immense people. You can also give this knowledge to sannyas. You are benefactors for the whole world. Your intellect should have the intoxications that you are benefiting the whole world by following Srimad. Acha. For the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bapdada, the spiritual father said Namaste to spiritual children. The spiritual children say Namaste to spiritual father. Essence for dharana. When you have the time, sit in a solitude and chant the good points of this knowledge, then write about them. Think of ways of giving everyone the message how to benefit everyone. 2. In order to remain safe from performing sinful actions, be soul conscious and remember the Father. You must no longer perform sinful actions. Tell Bab Dada honestly about the sins you have committed in this birth. Blessings, may you be constantly powerful and make the elevated task practical while knowing that it is the predestined destiny. Although that elevated new world is predestined, the children who have received the blessings of being powerful become instruments to carry out that task on the basis of the philosophy of the karma, its fruits, the effort, and its reward, and of the knowing they are the instruments of having humility. People of the world are unable to see any hopes, whereas you say that this task has been carried out many times and that is achieving be accomplished now. This is because in front of the practical proof of the self-transformations, there is no need for any other type of proof. Together with that, God's task is always successful. Slogan: the elevated aim of saying little and doing more will make you great. Awake signal: in order to be an easy yogi, become experienced in a God's love. To attain success in the service you do, and for your ascending stage, have unbroken love for the one Father. Let nothing else except the one Father be visible. When you have Baba in your thoughts, Baba in your words, and Father's company in your actions, when you have such a stage of being merged in the love and speak in one word, that word of the love will also bend other souls in the love. Even just the one word Baba spoken by a soul immersed in a love will work like a magic mantra. अच्छा, ओम शांति।